The planet Otium, a world filled with magic and wonder.
From the Great Palace, down the Great River, to the sea, and home of the Aqua clan.
Further south, to the great mountain regions in the kingdom of the marshes. Further still, across the vast plains, lies the Fire Clan in the southeast. Our story begins here, deep in the violet forest, deep under the clouds.
My name is Archon. This is my story. Sent deep into the violet forest on a scouting mission, and seen no signs of danger all morning. I was searching for any signs of a barbarian lord named Vax and his marauding army. I was about to head back to my village when I heard a most peculiar sound.
Help! Somebody! Help! Somebody! There's gotta be somebody in this godforsaken forest to let me out of this godforsaken cage.
A fairy? It's been many seasons since I've seen one of your kind.
I'm glad to have brought some amusement to you, human, but now would you mind removing me from this blasted contraption?
Now just a minute, my little winged friend. How did you end up in this cage? Perhaps a mage sent you in there for his safety. Or yours.
What? I will have you know, human, you are speaking with Hizros the Great. I can see that you're not crystal-born, so your tribe can be trusted. I implore you to release me, and I will owe you a life debt.
A magical minion to do all my bidding. Tell me, my friend, how well can you cook?
Do not test my patience, mortal! I'm on a royal mission from the King of the Fairies. I have been newly appointed as a crystal guardian, and I must make haste to complete my next task.
This is the second time you mention a crystal. Is this some sort of fairy food?
Of a jesting sort of temperament, human. What is thy name?
You may call me Archon of the Fire Clan, and you owe me no debts. My clan has been in peace with the fairy kind for many generations, although there has been little contact as of late. Tell me, would you aid me in my quest as I have yours?
What is it that you seek?
I've been sent on a scouting mission to search for a band of barbarians. Tell me, have you seen a warring group of marauders on your travels?
Aye, it is because of those fiends that I must locate the crystal and make sure that Vax has not claimed it. With the crystal, his powers would grow tremendously. He is already strong enough to destroy your neighboring mountain clan.
The Mountain Clan? Are you sure?
Were you unaware? Yes. It was 3 suns past when the raid occurred. Your brethren fought well, but there's not much left of the village. My king charged me with reporting the fate of the crystal when the raiders turned their path this direction.
I'm sure you are accurate at what you speak. We knew that the barbarian menace was growing, but the entire Mountain Clan, gone.
I swear I speak the truth. For ages, our fairy kingdom has watched over your kind. My information is correct.
I need to get this information to my elder immediately. We have to brace for an attack. His Rose, I must ask you to accompany me to speak with my elder.
This will not be much of a diversion from my route. I do not know if the fiends have knowledge of the crystal's power, but if you and your people could help us stop them, my king would be greatly pleased.
Then let us be off. If we make haste, we can make it to the village before moonrise.
We hurry back to the village. We make it there right before sunsets. The elder is waiting in her camp for me, awaiting my report. She greets me with a smile, but her face softens when she sees who is in my company. His Rose explains the situation. As I have His Rose explain our dilemma, I can see the elder's emotions turning to cold despair. However, while His Rose speaks, I am in deep contemplation. I see no confusion or urgency in the elder's face. She has heard of these crystals before.
I'm afraid, my lady, that is all the information I have for you.
Oh, I see.
And you say if Vax attains this crystal, he'll be given great power. Should someone else besides he grant it, would the power be sufficient enough to fight back his whole army?
I am one of the fair folk, and it is not my nature to be curious about the crystal's power. All I can tell you is, it bestows great power amongst the holder.
Elder, why have I never heard of these crystals before? Where do they come from?
Very well. I will tell you what you desire to know.
She tells us everything. Since the dawn of time, humanity has been watched over by a race of skylords known as Cloudians. These beings dwell high in the sky upon the clouds. The other explains that all creatures live in harmony. Humans, elves, and Cloudians. Cloudians kept a close eye over the world and helped the lower races evolve. All was well until the day the crystal fell from the Cloudians' palace. Primitive man was the first to discover the crystal. The power they felt from it was greater than anything they had ever seen before. When the discovery of the crystal had been made, a council was held in the kingdom of the Cloudians. The others, knowing full well they could not journey to Earth, were at a loss what to do with the crystal. They knew that such power was a danger upon the planet, but even they were not prepared for what happened next. Using the power of the crystal, humans turned their eyes to the sky. The holders of the crystal created a sky bridge using the crystal's power. With the bridge leading straight to the Cloudians' palace, the human army stormed the kingdom in hopes of conquering the skies and for the lust of more power from the crystals. When the Cloudians discovered what was afoot, they were enraged. They struck down the bridge with one mighty blow, killing most of the humans and sending them back down to the world. During this explosion, the crystal was also shattered and sent flying down to the Earth. Once again, as the Cloudians could not travel to Earth themselves, they sought out the help of the Fairy Kingdom. They spoke with the King of the Fairies and gave him this order: to guard the crystals. The Cloudians knew they could trust the fairies, as they had no lust for power from the crystal. The Fairy King had his men gather all the pieces of the crystal and spread them around the planet. The Fairy King then summoned the most fearsome creatures throughout the land. Each monster was given a piece of the crystal to guard, scattered throughout the realms and in different locations. He felt certain that the crystals would be safe. Meanwhile, seeing the chaos that the crystals had caused in their life, some of the humans decided to depart the Great Kingdom. They left in droves to live in the wilds. They became our ancestors, the Kingdom of the Marshes.
His Rose, your mission is to ensure the safety of the crystal. Is it within travel distance from here?
3 days, traveled by foot. But I must warn you, Archon, of the great Cave Guardian. No mortal weapons can pierce its skin.
and I will burn that bridge when I get there. Our village is small. We'll need everything we can to stand against the army of the barbarians. Our ancestors might have turned their back on the crystals, but it might be our only hope now, Elder.
The elder doesn't say a word, but gives me a supporting nod of approval. With his rose and tail as my guide, we turn our focus to our destination, deep in the dark forest. His rose and I leave at first light the next morning. We take the old King's Road as far as we can, before plunging into the dark forest. Travel a full day without Ensign. His roads is finding it more and more difficult to escort me around. He's used to being able to fly by himself. Now he must find paths that I can fit through as well. All around, we can sense a dark presence. There is a reason my clan does not venture into these woods. But I have no choice. This crystal might be our only chance. His roads too can feel the dark presence. Keep our eyes keen, our ears open. But still, we cannot find what troubles us so. On the second night, tired from travel, we make camp. His rose has been able to find a clearing used previously by another human traveler. As the campfire burns, I fall into a deep slumber, but as it dies out, I begin to have horrible nightmares that trouble my sleep. At first, I dream of the elder and of the village. But something seems off. Suddenly, the village bursts into fire. I hear the sound of war drums. A huge group of men is coming towards the village. I can't make out who they are. Yes. Suddenly I'm struck with images of a monstrous, ferocious creature. Just before I'm able to get a good look at him, I awaken.
Back, you bitch!
Rose, are you hurt, my friend?
The demon bitch barely caught me.
You're a hardy one for a fairy. I should think that we should
It is as I thought. It was too late thwarting her from your plot stream. You've been poisoned by her fangs. We need to find some hag-raven thorn root to counteract the curse.
At first light we depart, searching for the ingredients we need to make the cure. As the sun grows higher in the sky, I feel my body weakening, the poison coursing through my veins. Eventually, I sent his rose out alone. I can no longer walk. The sky becomes blurry, and I drift off into sleep. I awaken in a strange place.
Oh, are you awake now, are you? Good. My name's Roland of the Earth Tribe. Well, at least it was. Till the savages burned it to the ground. I came this way a fortnight past, looking for aid from your clan. It looks like I ended up saving you instead. It was quite a wound you had there, friend. If your ferry hadn't come across me shack, you'd be dead by high noon.
His rose? Where is he?
Oh, he'd be right outside, lad. He's waiting to be seen if that mixture will be taking effect on you.
So I see the medicine didn't cure you of the ugly curse as well.
I'm afraid the curse lasts as long as you're with me, my friend.
Well, you should be glad to know that the curse has come to an end.
Are you leaving me?
Alas, our time has come to a close. Over this last ridge lies the crystal. While you were sleeping, I investigated the crystal. It remains intact. I must report to my king at once.
Surely you'll be there to aid me to battle the guardian beast.
Sadly, I cannot interfere in this matter anymore. I've led you to the cave, but I cannot help you slay the beast.
And this is our farewell for now. May your journey be swift.
Take care, Archon. This will not be our last meeting. You weren't all bad, for a human.
His rose and Roland say their farewells as I head off alone toward the cave.
Beast comes.
No matter a beast is this, I've slashed it 1,000 times, I still haven't spilt any of its blood.
But I must warn you, Archon, of the great cave guardian. No mortal weapons in its skin. I'll end this. Prepare to die, beast!
hid cautiously into the beast's lair, not knowing what else awaits me. I know I found what I'm looking for when I come across a great shrine, sitting on a pedestal in the front. It is the crystal. I raced at top speed back to the village. With the crystal's power, I'm able to run without stopping the entire way. I pray to the gods I make it to the village before the barbarians do. My prayers are not answered. The village has already been attacked by the time I arrive.
Feet! Fire Clan! I burn your village to the ground.
You may use the fire, but you don't control it.
Death of Trax, the barbarian army disbanded and disappeared into the hills. Isros the Great returned to his king and delivered his report. A trial was held by his peers as a means to oversee his involvement in Archon retrieving the crystal. In the end, he was found innocent. However, with no crystal to guard, he was stripped of his rank. Discouraged, he left the fairy kingdom seeking new adventures alone in the unknown. The dwarf known as Roland eventually found several other survivors from the mountain tribe.
They settled a small village in the volcanic areas, south of the Crystal's cave, and eventually assimilated into the Fire Clan. The Cloudians continued their watchful eye over the crystals and humanity. It was not unnoted that Archon had used the crystal's power for good, and this would slowly set in place a new age of interactions between the two races. In future times, Cloudians would come to the aid of their chosen champions, by measuring the value of each mortal individually, and usher in a peaceful age.
With the death of the Elder, Archon assumed a new role as leader. But all was not well for Archon, as even though he had gained the might of the crystal, a much larger problem loomed.
The Mountain Clan had always acted as mediator between the Fire and Aqua clans. Now that the Mountain Clan was no more, the balance had been broken.
Without the barbarian threat, the Northern Clan sent out a seal of war to the Fire Clan village.
But that is a story for another time.
Recording. I look very menacing.
Ha! Why am I? He's waking up and I'm holding an axe at him.
I didn't tell you to grab an axe. Who told you to grab an axe?
I thought he was like invading my fucking.
No. Well, I'll probably heighten your voice a little bit so you don't have to extenuate it. Give me by the throat with this hand. Just like rah. You must drink your blood to stay young. Get on my damn frame. Yeah, I don't plan on living in it. Okay. It's good. All right. So.
Put on the gray one for him. Perfect.
I think my ears should be showing all.
Can we start that?
No,
No, just keep going.
We'll just cut it.
Just keep
Sorry.
going.
Yeah, we'll cut it. Yeah, just.
I didn't know where it was.
You damn kids coming into my forest. No, it's too Irish. Your ass over. I see a pain passion going on all the time.
I can't understand. You got the accent the wrong way if you're gonna attack somebody with it. I'm gonna club them.
Take care, Archon. This will be our last meeting.
Not
We're
be our
not
last
all
meeting.
bad. What?
This will not be our last meeting.
I don't know what I landed on, but it was a big rock. Oh.
Oh.
Magnum.
Alright, don't get a couple of different angles there, Drew.
Yeah, hold on. Just keep going.
Okay.
I'll move up more like this.
I'm trying to, like, it's so long, like it's at my throat right
Yeah,
now.
I know. That's why I got this iPad.
Now act like something just like struck you and jump off me here.
I actually have to jump. Okay, hold on.
Well, you don't have to jump, just kind of like move out of frame here.
Am I even inside? Okay.
Yes.
Like screech?
Just move, just like you got hit. No, that's good.
Oh my goodness, oh no.
Alright, try one more time, try one more time.
What's up, Dukers?
Are you a fairy?
3 days, traveled by foot, Archon. Shit, that's not what I want either. Me and that damn elf drug you here. Of course, he wasn't shit for help because he's fucking 2 inches high.
So you gotta come this side, you can see the screen now. See it?
3 days, traveled by foot. But I must warn you, Archon, of the great Wait, you're great hag waving. Legend of the hag waving.
Shut down on me like that. One big like scream at the camera, just like.
All the weapons can choose. It's cute.
Cave Guardian.
Cave Guardian.
Alright, you want the line one more time?
No, I got it. 3 days, trip.
I wanted to stab you right in the ass.
Woo! I'm losing this.
Human, you are speaking with His Rose the Great.
He sent you in there for his safety. Or yours. Tell me my belt was crooked.
I don't know, I thought you wanted to.
They have to do it fast because I can speed it up in frame.
Yeah, just show me what.
Yeah,
what you
basically
need.
all I need to do, fast, just BAM! Just like that, just that motion. Like you're clubbing somebody right in the head, they're going right down.
Okay.
Just BAM!
You need me to say anything?
Nope,
or-
nope.
Just look really evil while you're doing it.
Yeah, maybe turn around a little bit.
That looks pretty evil. The eye patch on.
So you want me to turn around once I club it and like look back? Or?
Yeah, because then I can kind of frame it in with the next scene.
No heart.
You want me to just start out like this?
Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
Whenever you're ready.
Yep, go ahead. Okay, give me one more take.
Alright.
Just
I'm
because...
still trying to get used to this.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, you won't have to do any more with that stupid thing once we get down there. We'll probably drop the one knife and then you'll just be dual wielding.
I don't mind using the club. It's just getting all the...
Yeah, he's like a trans...
I also do something if I was just...
Alright, let me fix your hat first, because it's all like... You got like a fucking boner in the front here.
It's so goddamn bright.
Outstanding. Came pretty fucking close, looks like. I got a green screen effect of me already throwing it towards the camera, so...
I don't want to stand. I don't have good depth perception.
Yeah.
You're awake. What was the line?
Aha, you awake, are you? Name's Roland of the Earth Tribe, or I was until those savages burnt our villages to the ground.
Aha, you're awake, are ya? Name's Roland of the Earth Tribe. At least it was. Till those savages burnt my fucking shit to the ground.
Take two.
Stop. We need to search for some hagthorn. We need to search... Fuck.
You were gonna say Hagraven, weren't you? What, the line again?
You pass through the mines of Moria.
He's like Sean Connery over there.
You pass through the mines of Moria, and you come straight to my doorstep. Try to eat my cabbage, my corn. You did not pay for
Your
that.
vegetables? Your first vegetables?
What the fuck was that from?
Master Tatsu's massage parlor or whatever.
Vegetables?
Or his pizza parlor.
Ah, said all I do, I can gotta be like, pimp slap.
No, it'll be the... I have been sent on a scouting mission to foresee any signs of... barbarian day.
I feel like you give yourself a lot of tongue twisters here.
Any signs of a band of barbarians. It's just warlord, but I mean,
Band of barbarians.
I've been sent on a scouting mission to search for a band of barbarians led by the vicious Lord Vaxed. Tell me, have you seen any... I kind of lay back and then you kind of like bum rush me.
How about right now we nails you in the nuts? Can we do that? Because he's getting desperate.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck my leg.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the wrong way to go. You gotta go around this way.
Oh, that'll look cool though.
Fuck my leg! Fuck my leg! Okay, well, how about we pick it off? See if my head's cut off in the frame there, Chipster.
A little bit.
Alright.
This thing is so...
Yeah, I know, it's such a beast. Alright, so, first thing I'm gonna need you to do, just so I can complete that, like, barbarian shot is, like, come down from, like, right here. You're gonna be holding the staff, right? And then just rise up like this, just like crazy. But keep your mouth open because I'm doing a shot where it goes right from your mouth and then out, and it comes like Gabberfrog. So
Gabberfrog
yeah.
coming out through my mouth?
Well, no, it's a
beast that lives in the far caves.
The great cave dweller, no. Wait out and redo this whole thing. Just do it again because I don't know how well I got it. Let's do another take.
My kneeing you too
Yeah,
hard?
yeah. No. It's the back here. It's all fucking.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
I want to get out of this position. Not just the blade.
It's so passionate right now.
Yeah. All right. So.
Okay.
So I'm just going like, yeah, just ham it up.
I can't hammer it up.
Ham it up. Look at the camera and ham it up. Stay where you are. Who told you to move?
What am I doing?
Just... One more time. That was bad. Come on.
I'm really tired.
Alright, come on, one more time. Like I just pulled a sword on you. What would you do? Do it.
Continue saying.
I can see our kind coming through here all the time, drinking all my goddamn beer when I leave it outside to get cold. You son of a bitch and bastards.
Hey!
No, don't kiss me. So pretend like this fly is attacking you, and then whack it down the earth, okay? All like kissing it. So okay. That's a wrap.
Good job, Johnny.